How do some early stage startups make millions fast while others with big funding go broke? It doesn't make sense, right? The truth is, the ones making real money follow a simple concept most founders completely ignore. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what this concept is and how you can use it too. It's a simple 3-step process. I have coached over 50 startups and built 2 of my own, and I can tell you as a founder, this concept is absolutely essential for building a successful startup. But before I show you this powerful framework, let me show you why most startups get stuck chasing growth, burning through cash, and eventually fail. Let me tell you a quick story. A startup I worked with built this beautiful tool. It was an app to help people be more productive. Sleek design, easy to use, and packed with a ton of great features. Task manager, calendar integration, focus mode, AI assistant, you name it, they added it. But after 12 months of building non-stop, guess how many paying users they had? 25. Pretty brutal, right? So can you guess what they did wrong? They were trying to solve everything for everyone. They were trying to get as many users as possible, and that's why they built feature after feature. But here is the issue. When you try to help everyone, you don't truly solve anything. And this is where most early stage startups go wrong. They build for too many people and don't have this one crystal clear idea of who they can help best. In the end, they waste their time and money trying to get new customers, but no one buys because people don't feel the product is a perfect fit for them. On the other hand, if you clearly know who your target audience is, you can build your product in a way that they say, yes, this is exactly for me. So not only will you get more customers, but also those customers will be worth much more because they will stay with you. Now, here is the good news. You can easily avoid this mistake, or if you're making this mistake right now, you can still fix it. I'm going to show you a powerful 3-step framework for this. But first, think about your own startup for a second. Are you super focused on who you are helping, or are you trying to serve too many different types of customers? If so, let's fix it. So now you know what the issue is, let me show you how you can fix it with a simple 3-step framework. There is a saying for startups, niche down until it hurts. So if you want to make real money as a startup, that's exactly what you need to do. Pick one specific audience, one clear problem, and solve it better than anyone else. Let me give you an example. Let's go back to the founder with the productivity tool. So this founder builds a sleek productivity tool, and the team thinks, hey, this can help anyone to be more productive. And that's the first red flag, because that's the biggest possible market for a tool like this. People who want to be more productive. But that's just way too broad. Nobody will feel like, yes, this is for me. So we need to niche down. A more targeted niche could be people who work remotely and struggle with managing their daily tasks. And that's already better. Now you are speaking to a real audience with very specific needs. But let's go even further. An even more targeted niche could be remote working parents with toddlers or school-age kids who need a simple way to structure their day around meetings, deep work, and unpredictable parenting moments. Now we're talking. You are not just building any productivity app anymore. You are giving remote working parents their sanity back with a tool that helps them every day. And that's exactly how you can win as an early stage startup. You niche down as much as possible. So here is my question to you. What is your most specific version of the customer you serve? Could you niche down just one more step so people know exactly that your product is made for them? Because that's where the real opportunity is. Hey friends, we get back to the video in just a second, but I've got something special for you. My exclusive Startup Survival Guide, completely for free. You will learn how to avoid the most common startup mistakes and what it takes to build a strong foundation for your business. All in just 5 minutes. This guide is packed with actionable resources, powerful frameworks, and pro tips that you can use right now in your startup. 90% of startups fail. Don't be one of them. Check out the first link in the description below and download your free Startup Survival Guides. Let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get to the fun part. The part where most founders get unstuck. I'm going to show you the powerful 3-step framework. The framework is super simple, but I promise you it's going to change the way you think about your startup entirely. It goes like this. We help target audience achieve outcome without pain points. Let me give you an example with our productivity app. We help remote working parents structure their day and get important work done without sacrificing time with their kids or feeling guilty about falling behind. Sounds solid, right? This simple sentence tells people who you help, what you help them achieve, and how you can make their life easier. Now, pause for a second and ask yourself, who do you help? What results do you help them achieve? And what pain do you remove? And once you've got that, let's move on to the most important part, because this framework alone won't do much if you don't use it right. So now that you know who you help and how you help them, what do you do with it? You turn it into your full marketing message. So you put it on your website, your ads, your sales calls. Remember, your main goal is that when someone lands on your website, they immediately know that your product is made for them. Now I know, writing a clear marketing message can be tough. So I've made it easier for you. I've created a plug-and-play ChatGPT prompt that turns your value proposition into a full-blown marketing strategy. Website headlines, social media posts, email newsletters, all done in seconds. The link is in the description below. Just drop in your value proposition, hit enter, and you will get instant content that speaks directly to your target audience. Now, let me give you 2 pro tips so you can get the most out of it and start getting customers immediately. First, make sure your niche has the buying power to pay for your product. You can have the best product, but if your audience simply doesn't have the money to pay for what you are offering, you won't get any customers. So before you go all in on your niche, do some quick research. Ask yourself, are there existing tools your target audience is already paying for? What is their average income? What price range are people willing to invest? In our parenting productivity tool, for example, that audience does have the buying power. But if you went too niche, for example, teenagers who want to get better at productivity during summer break, they might love your product, but not have a credit card to buy it. So niche down, but make sure your niche can pay for your product. Because nothing kills your startup faster than building something amazing for people who cannot buy it. The second pro tip is a big one. Now, it usually goes like this. You start small with one clear audience, and it's working. You're getting traction, you're getting customers. And you start thinking, well, what if I just made this one feature that would be valuable for agencies? Can't be that bad, right? No, don't do that. Not yet. You should only expand your target audience once you have absolutely nailed it for your one main audience. Because only then people start recommending you. And that's what you want. You want to become the go-to solution in your space. Remember, if you expand too early, you lose the edge that made your product so special in the first place. So go deep first and expand later. Focus on building something amazing for a small, defined audience. So defining your ideal customer is the foundation. But you know what's next? Getting them. And I want to help you with that. So check out this video where I will show you my top 5 marketing channels to get your first 100 customers without wasting your hard-earned money on expensive ads. Also, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I drop valuable frameworks and strategies like this that I have used with real startups. No fluff, no hype, just stuff that really works. Talk soon, bye bye.